and everything. I'm like, cool, do you. It was when he started doing the Chris Forsberg shit is where bruh started acting hella weird. Like, bruh started acting hella weird. He would be in SoCal. Black Aaron was hitting him up. He's like, oh, bro, when I go out there, we're going to grab lunch. When Aaron's out there, he wasn't responding to Black Aaron. Just weird shit to where Aaron was like, bro, why Aaron acting like this? I'm like, bro, I don't know. So when he thought that he was gonna be going to FD and doing all the FD stuff with Chris Forsberg, and I noticed that he would be posting like crazy, like he'd be sharing all the stuff that was going on. I'm like, bruh, I noticed that you're sharing and going crazy and going hard for them, but they're not resharing your shit. And on the YouTube videos, you'd be like, bro, they're not even putting you in the YouTube videos. Like, they kind of got you in the shadows. Like, you going all the way out there helping niggas, and they ain't really giving you no recognition, and they ain't really saying nothing. So if you look at the conversation, I've told this nigga, I'm like, bruh, stop going so hard for people that don't go hard for you, bruh. I'm like, I know how this shit works. I'm like, just, be weary. Go out there, get paid, but don't be so quick to oh, bro, like, we're all fam. I'm like, bro, it doesn't work like that. People will use you. And I wanted to beat that into his head, and I kept telling him that. And then what happened when he thought, oh yeah, we're gonna sit down and we're gonna go to FD and all that? Guess what happens? They told him that he needed to get an LLC and all this other shit before he could be part of the team and all this. And he was like, oh, it just doesn't make sense for me to get an LLC and all that. I'm like, bro, they wanted you to get an LLC to where you got no benefits. They could just wash it off through the LLC and kind of just play you. So when I told him that, I was like, bro, I sat there and I told him, I was like, bro, I told you this was gonna happen. I told him it was gonna happen. And what happened? It happened. So when that happened, it was just like, I told you. Like, I told you from the start, bro. I seen how shit was going. I seen how people wasn't sharing the shit, and I sat back. On top of that, when Aaron started doing that, me and him, when I told him that, me and him weren't talking like that. We started going like, it was like going like days or weeks or whatever without even talking. So when I'd hit him up on some like, hey bro, like, let's go grab lunch shit, he wouldn't answer the phone, but he'd be the first person that would see my story. So when me and Junior had went to Bali, if people remember, when I was doing the G35 giveaway, the transporters came to pick that car up on Thursday, but the car was too low. They wouldn't take it. So I had to leave Friday, and I hit Aaron. I was like, hey, bro, the transporters won't take the car. I rescheduled the transport for Monday. Do you think you can go over there possibly Friday, or have Nita drive the car to you for you to raise the car up for me, because I had the transport rescheduled for Monday? Oh yeah, bro, it's all good. Just drop it off tomorrow. Saturday comes, he didn't hit Nita up. He was like, oh, something came up. Friday, or then Sunday comes up. When Sunday comes up, he tells Nita, oh, like, this had came up. Something supposedly had came up with Ashley. She had to go to the hospital. But when I look at his story, I see him at the house working on the Honda Civic. So I'm like, bruh, like, for real? Like, okay. At that point, I was just like, all right. I'm like, I'm cool. At that point, I was just like, this shit's getting too weird. This nigga's acting too funny for me. I was like, I'ma just fall back. So when we're in Bali, remember, he had his kid. When he had his kid, I sent Aaron, I can't remember, was it either $2,000 or I sent him $3,000 without him asking. Mind you, we didn't talk any of the time after that. I was in Bali, and when I sent him that $2,000 to $3,000, I said, here you go, bruh, congratulations on your son. And when I sent that money, in my mind, I was already done. I was washing my hands with it, and I was taking a step back. So after that, when I sent him money, he's like, oh, thanks, bro, I appreciate it. When I got back from Bali, he hits me. He's like, hey, what you doing? I was like, nothing. I'm getting ready to lower the G35 because the person that I was originally supposed to send the car to ended up taking the cash offer, and I kept the G35. So I was like, I'm just lowering the car back. And he was like, oh, it's all good. My bad. I didn't lower it, whatever. That was a week ago. My bad. I didn't lower it, whatever, blah, blah, blah. So he tells me to come over to lower the car. I go over there, and we're just chopping it up. I'm like, how's the giveaway going or whatever? He's like, oh, it's going kind of slow or whatever. And I was like, yeah, I noticed. I was like, I noticed that, you know, all the people that he's always resharing and trying to go hard for, I noticed that no one was sharing it. That's why in the messages, I was like, I was waiting to see what everybody was doing. I wanted to wait and see for all the people that you were going so hard for, resharing, oh, this is my brother this is my brother that. And then none of these niggas are resharing your shit. So it's like, it goes back to exactly what I was saying. Like, stop going so hard for people when people aren't doing the same for you. So for him to be like, oh, it was like, I don't know why he said that or was acting hella confused. It's like, bro, like, why you acting hella confused, nigga? Like, we know the reason why. Don't act confused. All that shit, it led up to this. So when I had left or whatever, as soon as I leave the house after lowering the car, guess what he does? He reposts the giveaway and then shadow tags me for me to reshare it. And I'm like, bro, all the shit that's been going on, you think I'm about to reshare this right now? Like, nah, I just left your house 20 minutes ago. Like, at that point, I'm like, you basically trying to use me for a reshare type shit. And I'm like, you know what? I'm a wait. I'm a chill. So I want to say the next day after that, or 2 days later, I hit him. I'm like, how's the giveaway going again? At this point, I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna just go ahead and share it. I hit him up and I'm like, how's the giveaway going? Oh, you know, it's going slow, blah, blah, blah. And I tell him right then and there on the phone, I'm like, bruh, I was waiting. That's why I didn't reshare the giveaway. I was like, you've known I've always reshared your shit and supported you, but I just wanted you to see how fake these niggas are. I was like, I want you to see how fake all these niggas are that you be going so hard for. I'm like, this is what I wanted you to see. I wanted you to see some tough love shit, and this is what it came down to. But instead of him being like, oh yeah, you like, yeah, I see it now, he goes and is like, well, everybody was sharing the giveaway except for you. You're the only one that didn't share it. And I'm like, oh, really? Because I've definitely been lurking and looking through all the reshares and the tags, and I don't see everybody resharing stuff. All the niggas you dick riding with ain't resharing nothing. It got reshared by Gary, and it got reshared by Society, who's Oscar, who's one of the homies. So it's like, come on, bro. And at that point, that's when I was like, you know what? I'm cool, because now I'm pissed off. I'm like, this nigga really just tried me. So I got off the phone or whatever, and that's when I sent him like, bro, you know what, bro? Like, we ain't even gotta be cool. Like, we ain't gotta be cool at all. Like, I was already, when I sent him the money for his kid, I was already to the point where I'm like, you know what? I'm falling back. But after all that shit happened, I was like, you know what? I'm for sure gonna fall back. So it wasn't, oh, Mike's tripping. Mike switched up on Aaron. I had been seeing this shit. And for people, and then people were saying, oh, Aaron was mad at the giveaway. You are absolutely insane if y'all really believe that nigga was mad that I gave away the G35. Why? I gave him 2 G's when I dropped off the car to get started on it. I sent him another $2,000 when the car was running. And then after that, I turned around and sent him another $2,000. And then when the giveaway was done, I turned around and gave him 3 G's. And I let him keep the rev up motor from that car that he sold to somebody for like, what was it, $3,600, and did this and did the build on. So if you want to be technical, I paid him more than anybody that's ever paid him for an LS swap to get done. So it's like, oh, he was mad. He was mad at that. He was not fucking mad at that. That nigga got paid damn near 13 G's to do a fucking LS3 swap. Like, let's keep it 100. So for when oh, you didn't look out for Aaron, bruh. I let Aaron hit me and was like, oh, bruh, can I borrow $2,000? You know, I need to pay my bills, and a customer didn't pay me. You know what I did? I gave him the 2 G's. I'm like, it's all good. He was like, I swear the next day, he was like, I swear tomorrow when I get paid, I'm gonna shoot you the money. What happens the next day? I swear to God on my fucking daughter's life, Aaron didn't call me for like, I want to say like a week after that. A week after I let him borrow the money that I was supposed to get paid for, didn't call me, didn't text me, didn't nothing, was gone. The next time I talked to Aaron, I swear to God on my daughter's life and on my grandmother, he hit me and was like, oh, let's go. You want to go grab some lunch? Like, bruh, like, I just gave you 2 G's, you ghosted me, and you hitting me up for lunch? Like, okay. So if y'all notice when we started this C5 build, look at the demeanor on Aaron. That's when shit got weird. Because after I gave him the 2 G's, I said, you know what? Keep the $2,000, replace the cluster in the C5. We did the headlights, and we put the bucket seat, or we put the red seats in here. I let him keep the 2 G's to do those 3 things. So for people, oh, you were acting funny, you switched up. Like, nah, you niggas don't see what goes on behind the scenes. And also, If I really wanted to be insanely petty, I would post up the screenshots that I have from his now baby's mother messaging me, and basically on my birthday, I had set a trip. These niggas, like, when we go out, they don't pay for nothing. Airbnbs are always book the Airbnbs. Niggas just have to go out and enjoy themselves. So we're out there. Aaron's texting me, "Oh yeah, bro, I can't wait to get out there. We're gonna have so much fun. I'm coming back. I'm gonna be out there tomorrow." And then his girl DMs me like, "I want you to know that Aaron's gonna try to blame me for us not coming, and I don't want to be the reason we get blamed or whatever. So just know that he's not coming." But he's on the phone telling me that he's coming, and his baby mama's telling me no, he's not coming. So it's like, that's not one trip. That's two separate trips that should happen to. So it's like, bro, when you start acting hella weird like that, how am I the one switching up on you? Like, how am I the one switching up on you? But instead of me making a video, posting the screenshots with his baby mama, posting the fucking pay stubs, when I said what I said, I was just gonna leave it at that. I didn't even get into it when I said, addressing the issues. I was just like, you know what? Aaron and my BM didn't fuck around, because that's what people were saying. I'm like, it ain't nothing like that. It is what it is. We went out there in Florida. We had a bunch of fun, you know what I'm saying? And that's what it was. BM was mad about it. Okay, I get it. But to say that I switched up is insane. That nigga can't say that I never gave him money to do any of the bills or anything like that. Because he even said, like, bro, there'd be times where I just randomly zell him some money or whatever and be like, here. So it's like, it's crazy for people to jump on like, oh yeah, Myke did this, Myke switched up, Myke started acting funny since he got money. I'm like, bro, the same people that have been around me are damn near still around me. A lot of these niggas are still around me. And at the end of the day, only nigga that I really owe anything to is that nigga Black Aaron. To keep it just keep it 100. Black Aaron is the only nigga that I feel obligated to really look out for. Why? Because that's my day one. Junior good. And that's why me and Junior vibe so well, man. Junior got his own motion. He got his own bag. When me and Junior go out, no one complains about money. I'm not the one booking everything and paying for food. Like, these niggas want to go out and nobody want to, like, nobody grabs a bill. It'll be like 4 of us out. Don't nobody grab the fucking bill. How irritating do y'all niggas think that shit is? It's like everywhere we go, I'm like, damn, I always got to grab the bill. Okay. When me and Junior go out, bro, we ain't no arguing about who grabbing the bill. It's like, all right, 1 minute, somebody paying for it or whatever. Like, when we was in Bali, like, shit, we damn near could have put the money in the pile and was like, whatever, as long as we leave here with 0 Bali dollars is good. That's why I fuck with Junior so heavy. Nigga said stop being a psychopath. People just don't be seeing what really be going on outside of everything. But, I'm gonna let people believe what they want to believe. That's why I didn't care to really, like, at the end of the day, when you really go back to the old videos and shit, bro, it's like, who was with me in Granny Driveway? When I was doing all my own wrenching and all that, before I even had any money to do any of the stuff that I'm doing right now, it's like, who was really with me? Like, people say, oh, Aaron, if it wasn't for Aaron, like, bro, I already had over 100-some thousand subscribers before I even met Aaron. I met Aaron doing a video on my 350Z when I was going to supercharge it. I was like, oh, let me go test the blow-off valve on his car. That was the first time me and Aaron ever did a video. So it's like, to be like, oh, Aaron, you what? Nah. It's like, bro, I was doing this shit way before anybody else was in the picture with me doing it. Just like now. It's like, bro, if I was to continue doing, what I'm doing and just making the car content and having fun how I'm having this, like, bro, the core fan base is always going to be there. Just like all the people that were, oh, let's cancel them, let's unsubscribe, we out. All the people that unsubscribed, it's like, bro, like, we're at a new high on subscribers. Like, it changed nothing. The views are still the same. So it's like the people that unsubscribed and lost wasn't people that was really supporting anyway. So a lot of people got to remember, man, just because people are watching you or people are subscribed to you or following you, everybody that's watching and following ain't for you. Everybody that's there, bro, everybody ain't for you. So if you go back all those videos ago, you can go back years, man, the views, the comment ratio, it's always been the same. It's always been the same. I don't care about having a crazy subscriber count. That's why you guys don't see me, hey, bro, make sure y'all like the video, please subscribe, share it. Like, I don't do that. I let everything happen organically. As long as my core fan base is here, man, and we still get our Our average that we have is like everything's good. I don't need to 2 million subscribers. I know people with 1 million subscribers that get that get less views, you know. So it's like I care about the consistency, man. I care about the consistency and the family base that we've already built. Like the regular people that I always see in the comments, man. People that are always chit chatting and shit and DMing me. It's like those are the people that I care about. I don't care about nobody that ain't been here or just waiting for a nigga downfall. I've been following you for 4 or 5 years. Like, man, it's like big respect. Big respect. That's the thing that be, you know, people will never understand, like when you're the face of something, if you're the face of something, you're always the one at fault. You're always. Why? Plus, I'm always open. Like, I'm not gonna be somebody to where if something happens, I'm not gonna address it. You feel me? Like that's always been my demeanor. I'm like, okay, if shit happens privately, then like people will do shit to you publicly and then apologize privately. Like I hate that. Like nah, you gotta keep that same energy. Like don't make something public and then apologize privately. Like nah, make your apology publicly too. Like you gotta stand on principles on stuff. Been following you for 7 years, man. Like I swear, bro, when you go back and look at the videos, just go back. If you go back 5 years when I first started, when I was still working at Walmart, our views have always been consistent and the same, man. Consistent and the same. I can care less about a video hitting like, oh, we got 100,000 views on this video. Like, don't care. I can care less. It's like, long as we got that core base, bro. That's all that matters to me. Walmart for sure. 5 years here. I'm telling you. What this nigga say? Stop buying cars and fix your teeth? Nah. I ain't never met a bitch that was like, oh my God, you're so cute, but your teeth. You worried about my teeth? What your bank account look like? Hey. Ain't nothing some braces can't fix. Got him. What's your thought on MK3? I'm not a fan of the MK3 Supras. MK4 for me.